Hey everybody, it's SK again. I don't remember what the frick I'm doing. It's been a few days. Oh yeah, that's right. So I took over Brown Castle here, after being dumb, basically. And, well, I mean, I don't even necessarily think I was being dumb in the strictest sense. I just didn't... I lost a couple of people I shouldn't have lost, basically. I played poorly. The fact that I lost isn't necessarily a surprise, but the fact that I played poorly and was playing a lot more riskier than I really should have was kind of the issue. Now, let me see. I think it's this point it was like we need to talk to Legendra, need to talk to Moon Palace Town, which means I have to go through the remainder of Tristan Town, so maybe I can finally attack this castle now. Maybe. Also, apologies in advance. I don't think you can, but I got my dishwasher running because I kind of had to. Like, I typically don't use my dishwasher ever, but I figured, like, I opened it up and I'm like, oh, this is kind of a little bit on the grody side, so I washed it out. Like, I cleaned it and then I'm like, you know what, let me just run it once ever, just to make sure the damn thing actually works, you know, just in case for the future tenants, you know, for whatever reasons. But, so if you hear that going on in the back room, the back room? What? If you hear that going on in the background, I do sincerely apologize. I did not realize that dishwashers take like an hour and a half to run, which makes me more confident in my decision to just never use the damn thing, because I would prefer to be done with my dishes in maybe like 10 minutes. Oops, sorry, I just whacked my microphone. But it basically just solidifies the notion that I don't really understand why dishwashers exist. Okay, realistically, I know why dishwashers exist, but I am not the target clientele. I would just prefer to do it myself, basically. Okay, so, what is the goal for today? There is almost nobody left in Tristan Town. Hoorah, and things and stuff and whatnots. So in that case, let me go ahead and take Shen here. We're gonna take you over... Oh, that's cool. I didn't know it did that. Oh, that makes sense. That's neat. I've never paid attention to that before. Huh. Cool. So, we're gonna take out the remainder of Tristan Town, and we're going to see... Seriously, why do people ever use dishwashers? Again, I'm not the target clientele, so I probably should not be in the position to really ask. But... So, pretty sure we can take out the remainder... Oh, sweetie. Oh, Hannah. Adorable. Aw, look at the AI actually trying to survive in some fashion or another. Yeah, that's basically my response. We live free, we must fight hard. Ooh, harpies. Oh yeah, Tristan. Tristan had harpies. I remember that. Wait. Mages cannot attack harpies. Can they not aim up? Please explain to me. Wait. Beasts and bandits are really good against robots. You're telling me that beasts and bandits are actually useful in some fashion? Huh. It's cool. That's good to know. I was gonna say, oh, okay, so that's the coup de grace for archers versus harpies, is that they're very good with harpies, but they can literally not touch... Or mages literally can't touch them, for some reason. Well, it looks like Shen is my dude, then. Because he has... Oh, that's right, I gave him falcons before he had bandits. So... Now this just makes me want to try... What the hell is the... What the hell? Is it... He's Topaz, right? Shen is Topaz, I think? Yeah, he's Topaz. That makes me just want to try Topaz more. Is it... Oh, are you done? Are you done now, Mr. Dishwasher? It's crazy how when that thing is not running, the silence is just, like, deafening. I mean, I'll take it. Okay, so what do we got? I only got 10 archers. And they have way more than 10 harpies, but I've got a shitload of falcons. I'm trying so hard. What is regroup? Oh, never mind. I know what regroup is. I'm dumb. I don't know how to read words. It's fine. It's fine, man. I've only had half a cup of... Well, not cup of coffee. What do you call it? This is why I haven't had enough caffeine, is basically what I'm trying to say. Words. Words are good. Caffeine. There we go. I only had like half a cup of tea, is what I'm saying. Basically, not enough caffeine in the brain makes SK something something. Okay, hang on a second. Why use one when you can throw three? Because right now it's not going to hit three, so I would prefer... I think this still ends up being a higher damage output, I think. Okay. So meanwhile, Shen's over here doing Shen things. So anyway, how y'all doing today? Christmas just passed. You know, it just went by and it did its thing, which is, you know, exist for a day and then go away until next year, because that's usually how days on a calendar work. What the hell am I talking about? Again, this whole episode is probably just going to be called Lack of Caffeine. I'm going to be honest with you, because I don't know how to function right now. However, I do have the... I almost knocked my damn headset off. That's cool. I do have the apartment to myself, which is super nice. I mean, at least for the next 2 hours or so, which means that I'm going to be cracking out to this and potentially other games. I also have come to a very awesome and probably really stupid conclusion, but it's fine. I will freely admit it. So I do have an Elgato external capture card, right? And I don't know why, at what point, it occurred to me that the extra plug on the Elgato was not an audio jack. For some reason, I thought it was external power. So one of the reasons I have not had this set up, whoops, I hit the pause button. One of the reasons I haven't had this set up, that is to say, up until now, generally speaking, is because I thought the Elgato required external power, and I was trying to figure out how to make the plugs available for that external power. And then realizing today, while I was looking through stuff, let me see. Hack is pretty... what do my officers look like right now? Are any of them hurting? No? Okay. Vision, Rasmussen, and Kikyo. So, do I want to be stupid? I think I want to be stupid. I'm going to be stupid. Let's be stupid, guys. Deploy. We're going to do Gonzalez. Gungus. We're going to do Hack. And Santiago. It really does not matter who's going to be as the Viceroy, because I'm going to be taking everybody. And we're going to be doing a twofer. Enter. There you go. Castle. So, what was I saying? Distracted by shiny objects. Oh, that's smart. Good job, game. Well done. Well done, AI. But, I realized today while looking at other external capture cards, because potentially trying to get a streaming setup, like a streaming PC setup with my main PC in the bedroom, I was like, why don't any of these require external power? What is the difference between all of these and the one I have? Oh, that's not a power jack, is it? So whatever the hell I've been plugging into this, I'm kind of amazed this still works. Obviously it doesn't draw power, or else, you know, the thing probably would have caught on fire by now. But yeah, so apparently I'm dumb, and the USB that also gives it its signal is also where it derives its power from, because, I mean, why wouldn't it? Why would it not derive power from the USB cable, instead requiring... I'm dumb, is what I'm saying, is I am an 85-year-old lady that does not understand how things work. Oh, you only have 10 HP, how adorable. Okay, Elon, you're gonna get a sweet kill. But I do appreciate Hannah's sprite, though. Hannah's sprite is definitely something else. I like the fact that she's a big pink robot with sort of like horn pigtail looking things. It's pretty cool. Reminds me of Draenei in a way. But I like it. Oh, you want to wrangle with me? I mean, it depends on your definition of wrangle, I suppose. Okay, so bandits are good against... They're bad against harpies, which is fine. So we're gonna... I mean, literally... Wait a minute. Hannah's a robot and only had like 70 HP? What? How the hell does that work? Also, Tristan's music is pretty badass. I like it. I appreciate it. Well, it's been real, Hannah. Good luck. GG Nori and all that. So also, I've been watching, while trying to sleep, somehow I've been on a StarCraft kick. I've been watching StarCraft gameplay. And God, I forgot how much fun that game is and also how bad I am at it. I ended up re-downloading basically, quote-unquote, the free version, i.e. the original version of StarCraft, which I bought back in, like, 1998. Sure, go for it, Albrecht. Have a blast, my dude. Have fun. I don't think I've really used Albrecht much at all, unfortunately. But playing on StarCraft, I remember how bad I am at it. It's fun, but I'm not very good at it. And then, you know, after playing that for about an hour, I was like, you know, I remember having Warcraft 2 on the Sega Saturn. Let me play that. And that was an interesting exercise in frustration. How the hell did a 13-year-old me manage to beat Warcraft 2 on the Sega Saturn with the controller setup that I have? Whoop, 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 whoop. I hear phoniness. Hold up, wait a minute. Bastards made me get up to actually pick up the phone and it's a scam. Stupid robocallers. How dare they? Okay, so what do I have? Oh, wait a minute. The soldiers are... Never mind. For some reason, I thought I had mostly beasts and no soldiers. Never mind. Okay, we're good. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and... I'm just going to send the beasts out first. Wait, why am I sending the beasts out first? Well, never mind. I guess we're doing this. So... But yeah, I played... I spent about 2 hours playing Warcraft 2 on the Sega Saturn. And that was an exercise in frustration. I ended up beating both of the, like, 2 or 3 custom maps I played. Once I remembered how the buttons worked, I actually ended up beating both maps pretty handily, but it also due in large part to the fact that the AI is absolutely bad. It's just atrocious. So, and I don't know if that's specific to the console versions of Warcraft 2. You know, I don't know if they deliberately had to skimp or dumb down on any of the AI for Warcraft 2 on the Sega Saturn and the PlayStation, because, I mean, it's a disc media that had... Well, I mean, no, I mean, Warcraft 2 was on a disc media too. You had to install it via CD-ROM, so I imagine that... All I'm saying is the AI is dumb. That's all I'm saying, is that it was not super intelligent, but I don't know if they had to deliberately make it worse because for playing it on console, you're using a controller which is significantly less effective, let's just put it that way, than playing with a keyboard and mouse. I will say it is surprisingly intuitive for being played on a console. You know, they use the button placements pretty decently well. It's just, I could have sworn, and I mean, granted, this is my 13-year-old brain, but I could have absolutely sworn that there was a way to save groups, like save groups 1, 2, and 3, so you could recall them pretty easily. I saw in the information that there were ways to save locations, which is helpful, but I could have sworn that there was a way to actually save groups, like groups 1, group 2, group 3, etc., and then kind of go from there, but it seems that I'm wrong. I thought there was a way... What am I trying to say? Yeah, I kind of figured as much. Victory is mine! It seemed like in the instruction manual there was a way to recall a group by pressing the C button, like one of the triggers in the C button, but it didn't seem to work, so I'm pretty sure it's just user error and I'm dumb. But either way, I ended up beating the maps pretty handily, which really kind of... It didn't make me feel very good. It was more just like, wow, this AI is really bad. Like, this is actually kind of terrible. Wait a minute, did Albert get... Did Alon get literally anything for that level, or did he just get a level? No, he got absolutely... Where the fuck are you going? Where are you going, fool? Oh, I just paused. I'm dumb. Alright, so... We're going to be taking out... So, we basically have just routed Tristan, and we're hoping to route Tradnor at the same time. Kaidu! Guru... Wow. I mean, Gahak is pretty baller, but he's also... We're gonna drop Tada in there because I can. again, big ups to... I can't words, I swear to God. Big ups to Dragon Force 2 for not requiring you to use each of the monarchs in the final battle sequence. So you really can go a more Suikoden route. Suikoden? Whatever. You could go a more of a traditional RPG route in that you can basically pick whoever you want. And then... Because that's kind of the really... That's the big thing about... Wait a minute. Cavalry? Okay, yeah. So, how do I want to do this? Actually, we're going to order you to melee. So that way you fight the mobs first. But, because one of the big downsides about Dragon Force 1 was more that... You gonna make the pew-pew happen? Wonderful. Okay. I'm just watching the car in the chat, and don't mind me. Okay. Use the skill. We're gonna flame shot some shit. That sounds good. But one of the big issues with Dragon Force 1 was primarily the idea... What am I trying to say here? The fact that you needed to have the 8 major monarchs at the end of the fight basically meant that all of your other lieutenants were kind of useless. Which kind of sucked, because at the end you had something like 100 generals, and some of those generals could have been super, super OP, would have been really powerful and very useful, but because they're not your 8 monarchs, they're effectively useless. So you had to level up the monarchs whether you thought they were good or not, which again rendered everybody else as sort of secondary. In Dragon Force 2, you have the better capability of picking basically whoever you want. You can tailor your main force to be whoever you want them to be, so long as you have your main guy not be completely useless, which honestly mine kind of is. I don't know where I left Avarice off, but I'm pretty sure he's lower level than most of the people that I have in my unit, unfortunately. I am going to have to grind up his levels at some point. I'm not super looking forward to it. Nah, I can get away with it. Maybe I could get away with it. I'll have to take a look at it. Okay, so Kaido got... Why did I pick beasts for all of this? Why am I dumb? Wow, I picked the actual worst possible option. This is what happens when I don't have the troop chart. Sure, fuck it, whatever. I don't have the troop chart for Dragon Force 2 memorized. I have it for Dragon Force 1, but not for this one. It does make it more interesting, though, because I am making well, not deliberately stupid decisions. It is absolutely accidental. But it is going to... But it's making things more interesting. Let's just put it that way. Yeah, let us finish this quickly, shall we? All right, let's just let's just end this quickly, because the mages are going to apparently tear my beasts apart here, which is, you know, that's going to be what it's going to be, I suppose. That's fine. That's totally okay, because what that's going to do is it's going to cluster everybody by the boss or by the enemy general, which will hopefully kind of expedite the process. And these guys, yeah. It's the melee formation, in which they're all just kind of off doing their own fucking thing here. The mages are also... What are my units doing? Oh, what are they're literally just like running back and forth. They don't even know what to do with themselves. That's actually kind of... It's kind of cute in its own way. They don't even know what to do with themselves. They know they should be attacking the units, but they don't know what to do beyond that point. Oh, the AI. The AI in this game. Oh. This motherfucker has Accelerate? I mean, cool. Okay. Alright, game. It's an interesting choice in spell rotation, but that's fine. Good to know. I will definitely not ever remember that. This is definitely one way to run out the clock, though. What are you doing? Is that all of them? Okay, good. Remember how I said that was going to expedite the process? It didn't. It did not expedite the process at all. But it is funny watching two armies that are both selected in melee fight each other because they do this weird dance where they all end up running to either all the four corners of the map. And it's legitimately hilarious. It is watching the world's most derpy waltz, and I love it. But it's fine. So long as they come over here and I can murder the mages, I can murder this man with Mr. Beastman did. Yes, we're going to duel. Wow, the game actually took the duel. Okay. Can we duel? We can. Crossing swords with you. This will be fun. Neither of you have swords, though. Bye. Been real. So hungry. No strength. Is this dude's name Paulson? Did I remember that correctly? It is in fact Paulson. I remember. Yay. Go Jet, go Gadget, go. Alright. Keep prisoners will stay with Avarice. Cool. Hey, you know what I just realized? Huh. I can actually recruit all my people again. Baller. Alright. So this should be the end of Tradnor. I've already technically ended Tristan. So at this point, the only body? Oh. I'm not gonna lose this, Catmando. Will not lose. Wait. We have good reason to deploy our troops. Please listen to me. We did? Did we have good reason to deploy our troops? Because we literally have not even mentioned hide nor hair of Tradnor prior to this point. I literally just took it because it was there. Here we go! Alrighty then. How did I manage to pick the worst possible options? Well, it looks like Henry's gonna be the one fighting Tradnor chick. I picked the worst possible. Sure, fuck it, let's go. Alright, Kanchan. I know that Kanchan is one of the few that can actually die, so I do need to be mindful of making sure I don't get his dumb ass killed. But after that, it really is just a matter of talking to, Oh wow, their castles are fucking cool! I never actually noticed what was in the background. What is that? Hold up. Hold up. What is that? I have no idea what that is, but it's really freaking cool. Arm doubler. Oh, that's right, he's not level 5, so he only has the arm doubler option. That's kind of unfortunate, but... Well, that means if we get into a duel, he'll be less likely to die horribly, I suppose. Also, how am I wrecking this person's face? What? Oh yeah, he literally only has arm doubler, so his 7 MP means absolutely nothing. Stop smooshing me in the face, fool! We're gonna retreat a little bit so that way you can kill these remaining units. Okay, and then we're going to attack. So, Sharan, I'm not really sure, I'm not really sure what the AI is going to do here. Again, this is something I've mentioned before, that the AI is kind of odd, where sometimes it kind of feels like a cheating bastard, and other times it's like it doesn't know what to do. It makes me wish that there was a more updated version of this game that had either more advanced AI or even just had difficulty options. I would love shit like that. Am I going to be stupid enough to try and duel this chick? I may. I may be stupid enough to try and duel her. Even though she's a monk, which means that she's going to have much higher HP and attack values, I have guaranteed double shot, which means that I will guarantee double hit, provided, you know, RNGesus is in my favor. I would like if they hit her, though. It did literally any damage. Remember how I said I was going to be careful? Yeah, that's not going to happen. This is how I always end up with this shit happening. Okay. Somehow this is not turning out... It's turning out both as well and as poorly as I thought it was going to. You have guaranteed double shot, bitch. How are you missing everything? Honestly, I should not have won that. I missed so many of those shots, I should have gotten raffle stomped. And I would have absolutely deserved it, for that matter. Wait, what do you have? Aqua Ball. Oh, you're a turret. Oh. No. No, Giuseppe. No, you're not going. Monks are terrible, but they're good against mages. So the cavalry... Okay, fuck it. It's gonna be turret versus turret, I suppose. The fact that Catmando has basically become repurposed as this princess's guardian sort of thing is actually really, really cool. A lot of times... I was gonna say, a lot of times you don't see... sequels to RPGs that carry on the story, but I'm literally just thinking of Final Fantasy because most of them do in some fashion or another, so... Okay, so what we gonna do is... What are we gonna do? I mean, actually, you know what? I'm just gonna I'm gonna hang tight here. I'm gonna hang tight and let the game kind of come to me. Because as of right now, trying to advance, the cavalry are not good against mages. But both of my units are good against monks, so I may as well let them kind of pop their way forward. So long as I don't get murdered. Oh, Jesus Christ. By Rennie. Is her name Rennie? No, she's Sanus, right? He has healing. Interesting. You know what? I have an idea. And this is somewhat atypical of me. But I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to see if I can make her waste her MP. And then basically just, quite literally just tank the damage. We're gonna see if we can tank the damage. And just heal through it. Because my biggest danger isn't necessarily... okay, healing isn't necessarily, thank you. Isn't necessarily getting her, we're just gonna melee, fuck it. There's the old SK not giving a shit about stupid decisions. But I'm a little less concerned. She does have a low HP pool, but he would not be able to tank her in 2 hits, basically. So at this point, I think it's probably better to... What are you bitches doing? What? Why? Basically, I'm not going to be able... My 5 MP is not going to take her out, so I may as well make her waste as much of her MP as she possibly can, basically. At least that's the general strategy, anyway. My cavalry units are kind of dumb. That's fine. Oh, you still had units left over. That kind of sucks a little bit. So I don't trust the game to not pull an asshole move, because knowing my luck, if I did, the game would just be like, oh, it's fine, I can go ahead and nuke you the one time I don't think about it. Oh, that's right, I had archers. Oh, I should have put them on standby. That's unfortunate. Oh well. Oh well, I made her waste, 10 of her 13 MP, and at the moment I'm kind of functionally no worse for wear. I'm still at pretty much max health. I have no units left, but then again I would have had no units left regardless, I think. So I think we're actually in a pretty decent spot, and I absolutely am going to duel the shit out of this girl if I have the opportunity to. Please hit that. There you go, that's a good muffin. Okay, but Catmando's coming too! Oh! Oh, you tried, Henry. God love you, you tried. I mean, that was, I don't really think I did necessarily anything wrong. That really was kind of up in the air. It was just... He can die? Wait a minute, I need to look up who has the option. So wait a minute. I know in Dragon Force 1, some units were able to be killed in battle, but it was only a select few and they had to have the specific flag to say that they could be slain in battle. Is that the same in Dragon Force 2, or is it basically any unit that's not a major unit has the chance to be slain if they're smacked down in combat, basically? More so, I wonder if the percentage chance is different between a duel specifically, or if it's just being attacked by units. Now I'm kind of curious, but I am very sad that I just lost Henry. That makes me very, very sad. I'm playing very aggressively, and that's kind of my own fault. You know, I definitely probably deserved. Definitely probably, yeah. You know, I could have played that better. I could have played that way more conservatively. There was no need for me to actually duel them. That was more just screw it, let's give it a shot. So now that, you know, I have faced the consequences of my actions, Q, we can move on, I suppose. That sucks, though. I really like Henry. He has the, you know, the best bishy face with the voice of God. It's just a very odd, dichotomous, you know, not disposition. What is it when you put something up next to each other? Juxtaposition, there we go. It's such just a dichotomous juxtaposition, and I loved it. Aw, I lost. Aris, let's return to the castle and discuss. Yes, why did we attack this person? What was the story reason for attacking it? In Dragon Force 1, it was just like, go forth, my child, and decimate. On this one, there actually is technically some loose narrative threads in here somewhere. Aw, that makes me so sad. That makes me the saddest panda. Let's go ahead and... That actually kind of bums me out just a little bit. So, let me go ahead and deploy Isaac. Go Isaac and Shen. I kind of feel bad for this township here. Really, motherfucker? You're gonna roll up on a castle with, like, 9 fucking people. I mean, more power to you. Like, that is ballsy for sure. But I would not recommend... Can't you pick a fight with somebody else? You're literally walking up to it. Oh, wait, no. Who needs free XP? I'll take the Kasami. Kasami. I don't think I've ever actually used Kasami before. I think. I've definitely fought against her. Now is the time for your spirit to burn. Yeah. I mean, if that's how you want to roll, by all means. Okay. Alright, that's cool. That's unfortunate because you got another army rolling up right next to you, so... Is this really how this is gonna go, game? Is this really what you're gonna do? I mean, did I get free XP for that? Because I'll take it. Yep, by all means, please do. Please, you do your thing. Surprise! I feel bad for the little township that I'm just currently quartering in. We're not losing, so I guess that's up to you. He has a very slow charge rate. He has a decent charge rate. So we're gonna do Shen. So how am I gonna trick the AI long enough to not make it retreat within a matter of a few moments? How would one go about that, I wonder? Yes, now it is time for your spirit to burn. Uh-huh, that's cool. That's wonderful. Now, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm actually gonna sit here and just... Really? She's got to lose the roll check at some point and get captured at some point, right? There we go. There we go. I just have this image of her trying to, like, run through the streets and some little old lady tripping her with a cane. I'm not really sure... excuse me. I'm not really sure why, but I'll take it anyway. Okay, so... back to town you go. Yay! We are victorious and things and whatnots. Okay, I literally didn't lose anything. Let me just take one last... Where is he anyway? Oh, he's still 10. Okay, never mind. He's actually in pretty decent shape. Alright, cool. So let me just double check my officers, make sure they are all, you know, properly stocked and accounted for and all that good stuff. Let's see. They're all seeming okay so far. But I did blink once, so maybe I missed one. Oh, never mind. There's Mira. Okay. Anyone else? If anyone is wondering why this doesn't seem to be in alphabetical order, it's because this is alphabetical according to the Japanese alphabet, basically. And unfortunately, the only way that the translators would be able to do would be able to change it to English alphabet, where they would have had to recode. They basically would have had to, like, recode the list of available units, and that's sounds like way too much work for an already kind of big project. So we're going to be searching a lot of shit. Ooh, Birdman crests. Hell yeah. I like me some Birdman. Mazmune, short sword, okay. Robot crest, okay. Astia statue, cool. Cool. Alright, so what do we have for story? Why did we attack Tradmore? As I was saying, Legendra is in grave danger. I know. I know, my dad's missing too. We learned from press that he and your father were ambushed by devils. But he's still got to be alive, right? Oh, sweetie. Probability of survival, 250%. Oh, Catmando. You were just absolutely a cuddly, monstrous machine. Thanks, Catmando. We'll look together with this nice man here, right? That is correct. The Catmando voice is very odd, though. Like, my brain just can't parse hearing a regular guy's voice. Like a regular tenor guy's voice from a giant robot machine. That my brain is like, what the hell is going on right now? Yo, Averis, you better get away from that robot. But why? Is something wrong, Master Shen? That is Catmando. He's one of the Apostles of Darkness, just like Scythe and Gaul. You just gonna believe a talking fox? I mean, he was here for this shit, remember? It's not just any fox. This is Frest. I like how everyone's like, what, you just gonna believe a talking fox? I love how everyone just assumes that a talking fox is kind of normal at this point. Or maybe it's just the girl. She's just like, what? It's a talking fox, so what? You just gonna believe a talking fox? Like, come on now. I don't care what the fox is called. Catmando's good. Do robots even know the difference between good and evil? They certainly do not. Mind your own business, Fox. Damn. Yeah, he doesn't know anything. Trust, Catmando was a hero. He helped Princess Sanis defend Tradnor from the devils. That is correct. Really?
いいカトマンズね。
Maybe it's a good robot after all. We won 8 battles, finally joined our army. Oh, cool. We got all of our people and stuff and things. Halsbrand, okay. So... Wait. Why do I have... Wait, what is that one castle over there? Yo, do you see that castle in the corner? When did that get invaded? When did that castle get invaded? Because I'm like 95% sure I took that castle a long-ass time ago. Well, we need to go double back for that. For sure. But either way, if y'all like what you saw, feel free to leave a like. If you want to see more, feel free to subscribe. Ow, shit! Don't do that, dumbass. If you like what you saw, feel free to, yeah. All that good shit, whatever. I'll see y'all next time. Peace out. God fucking damn it. Why do I have to hit myself with stupid shit?